Pitch Perfect 2 is directed by Elizabeth Banks and stars Anna Kendrick and the rest of the original cast of the first film, along with newcomer Hailee Steinfeld, and once again is a story of the Barden Bellas and their a cappella group trying to win some sort of competition, but it's really about their friendship and how they bond. And you might think, Chris, is this really the movie that you should be talking about? Like, do you really want to see this movie? Well, let's talk about that. The first film actually did surprise me. I thought it was okay. And that's saying something, because walking into it, I was like, oh my god, why am I here? This is gonna be horrible. Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's okay, all right. Oh. Hey, I'm Jay Leno. Where'd that come from? I don't know. So that's just one of the reasons I went to this movie, because the first one did surprise me, and it surprised a lot of people. I also like the cast. Anna Kendrick is very talented, and I was curious to see how Elizabeth Banks directed a film, because up until now, all she's really done is direct a segment of movie 43. Oh, I can't see that title without freaking out inside. Ooh. And as the movie started, I was like, okay, we're pretty much in for the same thing we were the first time around, and that was a little disappointing for me. But it was almost like they were getting the fans of the first film in the seat, staying in the seat, with the first few minutes of the movie being pretty much the exact same. Because then, once everyone was situated, once there were some jokes, once everyone felt like they were in the mood of the first Pitch Perfect film, the film began to take different directions. It explored the human characters a little bit more. Anna Kendrick got a job at this company where she's interning for this music producer, and it started to take the characters in a more compelling direction, and the movie actually won me over in the end. The reason I enjoyed this movie is because there's a lot of energy to it. Elizabeth Banks did a very good job with her direction. She gave a lot of charisma to this movie. You could really feel the excitement behind the camera and in the camera, because the cast all have excellent chemistry with one another, despite the fact that Rebel Wilson is doing pretty much the same thing. She's making jokes at the expense of herself. For the most part, the characters in this movie are actually really likable. They're the best part of the movie by far. And one of the best parts of the characters in this movie were the fact that they have to find their voice again, because they feel like they've lost it. They don't feel like they have that type of synergy that they had anymore, and they have to figure out how to get that back again. And that sequence, well, stupid, because they go to a boot camp. Why did they go to a boot camp to learn how to be better singers? Yeah. The film explains that they have to learn how to work together again, so it makes sense. It's just kind of silly, I guess. But the whole movie is silly. And a lot of these characters, just like the first film, are really just stereotype characters. You have your token this, your token that, and your token this, and they're all there. The fact of the matter is, these guys just work so well together. They have such charisma. They have such energy. And one of the best parts of this movie is actually the person who plays the music producer. It's Key from Key and Peele. He was hilarious in this film. He's this very successful music producer. He's constantly downgrading his one assistant, and he actually was one of the funniest parts of this movie. I really thought he did an excellent job. It had a lot of jokes that just didn't hit for me, certain story elements that were incredibly cliched, but the fact of the matter is, this movie's crowd is gonna love it. If you are a fan of the first film, you'll probably have the time of your life watching this movie. It has a lot of energy, the singing is great, and the characters are still really entertaining for the most part, save a few. All in all, guys, this movie did eventually win me over in the end. I'm going to give Pitch Perfect 2 a B-. I was surprised the fun I had with this movie, and I think if you guys enjoyed the first one, you're going to have a great time with this one. But if you didn't like the first one or thought it was just kind of okay, you'll probably think this one's okay as well, which is pretty much how I felt. It's a fine film. It's an enjoyable film. Go have fun with it if you'd like to. However, please, I am begging you, see Mad Max Fury Road this weekend. It deserves all the monies. It needs all the monies in the world. It deserves it. It's incredible. It's incredible filmmaking, guys. I also would like to let you guys know that my promotion that I've been doing over the past 5 or 6 months with Shutterstock.com is still going on. This is a website that allows independent filmmakers, or any type of filmmakers really, to use stock footage legally. Helicopter shots of LA, New York, planes, under the water, all types of things that it's way too difficult for us independent filmmakers to get. They have stuff in HD and now 4K quality. It's fantastic. If you find something you want and you have an account, use the code CHRIS515 to get 20% off. That's CHRIS515. That's my gift to you guys. If you're independent filmmakers, take advantage of that, because it is definitely a great tool for you. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching. I appreciate it as always. And also, if you shared my Mad Max review on Reddit, that did not go unnoticed. Thank you so much for doing that. That was really cool of you guys. I really appreciate that. As always, if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.